Hey.
You good? You good, baby? You tired or what?
Hell yeah.
Not that work or what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my. You know, so there you go. We live.
Never stops, baby.
Live.
Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Oh, I don't know if you comment on live, but fuck. I don't know what. See how.
Hey, Masa, what you think he has for goalie
For what?
Thursday?
Baby said he's down.
You already know, baby. You already know I'm about to take you to the promised land.
I thought we wanted to win though, or at least not.
Can you
Well, at
chill?
least we don't
Oh,
want to.
Can you chill? Can you chill? Can you chill? Can you chill? Can
¿Verdad?
you
¿Verdad?
chill?
¿Verdad?
Can you chill, dog?
no te
Alright,
gustó,
can you
ah.
chill, dog? Can you chill, son? I'm about to take you to the promised land. Oh, you're talking shit. What the fuck? Nah. Let me see if I can do this. You do live chat. Like,
Let it go.
conversation for selecting chat messages on YouTube Live. Put the chat messages by authority types. I don't want that shit. The fuck?
The fuck?
All right, we gotta figure this out. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do comments on things. Have it closed tomorrow or something,
All right.
and then we can just share the. Yeah, I'll figure it out tonight. Yeah, what up, Glenn? What's good? You haven't subscribed? Your mom's a hoe. I agree with that. That's an accurate statement. Thank you very much for making that statement. How y'all doing tonight? We'll be cams. We'll be on cams in a couple minutes. 9 o'clock.
Hey. Let
Giving
it
chance
go.
for George to kind of get all his Oh, he's yawning out the way.
I'm drinking a matcha too. What the fuck's wrong with me?
How was the week? Yeah,
It was good, baby.
Tiring, but it
You
was
kicked it a little
good.
bit on Sunday, huh?
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Yeah, that shit was fun. I was fucking low key though, like being in the sun all day. That shit was. Oh, I thought I was gonna come home and kick it. I was fucking dying by the time I got home. Dog. I was ready to go to sleep.
That shit does wonders though, bro. Like if you're in the sun, then you
You're
just
like
chilling.
vibing.
Like once you get in the bed, you just, you're like, oh, you feel like you did some shit. And it's only gonna get hotter too. Epa. Hell yeah. Sick ass.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah, hell yeah. So it's like,
Y'all heard that one? Oh shit.
I don't know if that was because of the sick or because of because of product.
Nah, cause I'm sick, baby. You know me, I'm a little sicky boy right now.
That's how it was.
All right, y'all. Oh, we just talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Low key.
Mhm.
Cuvier from Arsenal. Man was
Oh,
on point when it
keyboard.
came to the fucking
Everything.
to the-
All his.
yeah, but especially on the target challenge.
Mm-hmm.
My man's blew him out the water, though. Hit the shit the last three on the first attempt and shit.
Did Ricky do the skills challenge today?
Yeah,
he did. He
I
lost
didn't
to
see that.
Jorginho
He lost to
in the
Jorginho,
passing.
All right, if we go lose somebody, you lose to Jorginho. I'll take
And
it.
it was on they're both on the last
Yeah,
on the
they
last
were both
target
on the
and shit.
last. Just Ricky hit the post of the target, and Jorginho hit the target.
All
You gonna
right.
catch again tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll most likely watch it. Is it? What time is this? This is DC time.
The 4:30 kick.
4:30?
Oh, no, not kickoff. I think the MLS.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
I
I think
mean,
it might be
pregame?
5:30
Pregame
kickoff or
4:30.
5 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but something about that. Let me pull up the fucking stats so I can have them talking about this. Boys, I'm a little sicky today.
We got you.
And I don't want to talk about the Galaxy taking the L the way they did.
I think it's gonna be a nice, fair, quick game, quick pod.
think so.
Yeah, I'll be okay with it.
Want to talk a little bit
Debatable.
about? That's true, right? We always say about it. And then it's an hour and a half pause, so let's try not to do that. But
Yeah, I'm stuck on a show I want to watch right now.
so you try to get out of here early too? Huh?
Yeah.
Fuck with it. Let's get into it.
Into what?
Let's get into it. Let me start.
Ooh, perfect.
We're going live. All right. Make sure we're not on mute.
Nah, I'm not. I'm peeping. I'm good right now. Yeah. It is Fernando Aguirre. Yo, Baba, appreciate the love. Appreciate thinking of us. We'll talk about that just right now coming up. But again, appreciate coming through. I'm sure whoever wins gonna appreciate it too. What up, Adrian? That's a miracle. You know what I mean? I didn't realize
Hadrian.
like that anymore. Hadrian. Nah, fuck that shit. What up, Papa? All right, cool. Got this straight. Somebody say
Are we live already?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we've been live. We've been live, but just on the starting.
Oh no, yeah, no camera. Okay.
Yeah, we'll hop on right now. Just make sure recording is corrected. Boom. All right. Hit him with it.
Yo, what up? And welcome to another episode of Straight from the
Hey.
Stands, an unapologetic, unofficial LA Galaxy podcast, hosted by 4 my supporters who bring you their thoughts and views on everything related to LA Galaxy, straight from the stands. I am your co-host Smarts, alongside the always angry Angel, his counterpart Level-Headed George, and the man with the facts, Masa. This is Straight from the Stands.
Good evening.
Hello,
Good
hello,
evening.
hello.
Hola, chulos.
How's
¿Cómo están?
everybody?
Buenas noches.
Tired, but we're
Yeah,
here.
it is.
Tired, baby. Long day. at work.
Cansaditos, pero acá.
Yeah, I'm feeling like shit. But I just smoked a little something, so I should feel better.
Hell yeah.
What up, fellas? How
So,
y'all
yeah,
doing? How
everyone.
y'all living? How was the weekend? Master, tell me something.
I went to the beach,
Oh, that's right.
and then I had a pool party the next day.
Hey, Masa, tell us
Yeah.
about your
Hey,
about your souvenir that you got from the beach.
Give me your stance on sunblock, baby.
Fuck sunblock. I still won't rock that shit. I'd rather be in pain for 5 days, dog, than rock some sunblock.
Yo, man, you are bugging.
Why?
You are.
Actually, no.
I don't know.
So
I
tell me
just
the
never.
story. Tell me the story, and then I'm gonna come back to
Well,
that.
one, I dislike the beach, right? I hate
Same.
the beach.
Accurate.
I hate being in the sun. I hate getting in the water. All that.
Very accurate.
So I got to the beach. And I was like, I'm just gonna drink. So I sat my ass down, started drinking the whole day. So I didn't even bother putting on sunscreen. Nothing, bro. And then Yudi asked me to get in the water with her. I couldn't tell her no. So I got in, and then we started playing soccer with the nephews, and that was that, bro. And next thing you know, I'm fucking burnt to shit.
I'm talking
I
about.
was in the sun. I'm toasted, bro.
Yo,
I look
bro,
like
like you got like mad colors going on and shit. Like
I look like undercooked chicken, dog. That's what the fuck my skin
y'all
looks like
remember?
right now.
What did you
y'all
say on Sunday?
remember-
You said something about being dark on the inside and pink on the dark on the
yeah.
outside,
I'm
pink
telling
on the
you,
inside.
like he's like reddish, and then it goes into like a nice sear and shit. So he looks like a nice steak and shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
a nice
yeah.
sliced up and steak. Man's look like the villain for Iron Man 2 and shit. You know what I mean? He look like he's glowing and shit. He's so hot. Yo, that's crazy though. Like, next time a little sunscreen though, cause that was wild.
Nah,
Nah.
I just won't. I
You
don't
just
bother.
won't fuck with it.
My
George.
people,
Oh, my bad.
people back in their ancestries didn't rock sunscreen, dog. I shouldn't either.
Nah,
Sure.
I'm pretty sure they put something on though. Or they
I
covered
stayed in
up,
the
but
fucking shade, dog.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
George, tell me about your weekend, maybe. How was it? Amazing.
Yeah, very good, amazing, but tiring. It was dope seeing all y'all, seeing everybody together on Sunday, which was pretty sick. It was one of those rare times. We even talked about it on Sunday about how we should get a picture, and then we never got it.
Didn't do it.
Yeah, because we were just entertained and like talking throughout the whole time, but it was dope. Yeah, that's it.
Fuck it. Good time, man. Good time. Nice way to kick off the summer too.
Yeah, it's only gonna get hotter too.
I don't even like. That might be a good thing. Also sounds like it sucks. I'm not sure where I'm standing at with that, but for now,
Yeah.
I have AC, so I ain't even tripping. I'll tell you what wasn't actually. You have any news?
I mean, there's rumors out there.
There's
Talk to me
rumors
about rumors.
everywhere
Talk to me
right
about
now.
rumors. Which
I'll,
one you liking? Which one you think is stupid? Talk to me.
Tuki
I
Lozano.
don't like any of them, to be honest. I think they're all stupid.
uh,
But the
George, you
big
said
one
Chucky.
is Chucky. Chucky's the biggest one, I think.
That's a big name. I know he was linked to other teams as well, and then we got in the mix as well.
Well, we were in the
Um,
mix.
What we
I,
thinking though? We like
yeah.
this? We hate this? We hate this? We love this? Where we at?
I'm
I
not.
hate it.
You hate it?
I hate it.
Explain why you hate it.
I hate it.
I think you'll have a better reasoning of why. Because I'm in the middle. I'm not for it. I'm not against it. At this point, to be honest with you, I think it's how you guys were last season when it came to DPs, and it's like, fuck it, whatever comes, I just hope they try. And I'm really at that point because shit, we hated Costa for so long, and look at this motherfucker now.
I mean, I still
I
hate him.
think the only one,
Costa.
yeah, fair. I think the only consistency that we've had in players that we disliked, as a player, obviously, is Cabral.
Mm.
And other than that, but yeah. So back to you, Masa, about Chucky. To me, I neither love it nor hate it. I just want something. I just don't want it to go throughout the season and not get anything.
I hate it, and it's simple, dog. Mexican players in the MLS are trash, all of them. So I'm not with it, to be
I don't
honest with
know,
you.
dog.
What do you think? Why do you think that is?
He's not that bad.
I don't know.
Why do you think that is, though?
I don't know. I
He's
really
not good
don't know.
now, though. He's not good now.
I mean,
I'll take Chucky though. Chucky, listen, fuck like that. That's bullshit, right? Like Mexican players don't work in something. That's cool, whatever. Talent wise though, I like Chucky a lot. Man, that kid is nice, bro. That kid has speed. That kid plays wide. He cuts down the middle. I don't know how you not like that.
I'm just not excited about it, bro. Because I don't think that's something we need right now. If
You don't
it's
think
for
we need
next
wingers?
summer, if it's for next window, then I might be hyped about it. But right
Bruh.
now, why the fuck?
Fool, fucking 10
Why-
times
but
over. I'll
what-
take him over Boyd. I'll take
But
Chucky
why
over
wouldn't
Boyd
you
10
right
times
now?
over.
Why wouldn't you right now? It's like a pay to play type of thing right now. You get to you're paying them to see what they got.
And we're
You have
stuck
a perfect
with
window.
Preston Judd and Jovelich up top.
That's cool, but you could listen. Next year, you're working with Brookman, you're working with Pooch, you're working with Neil, you're working with Chucky Lozano. Tell me you don't have tell me you don't have a base to build on. Right? You're working with Calaguera. I didn't even mention him.
Yeah.
Right? Like Chucky's not somebody like that I'm saying for the next 6 months. Chucky's somebody you could build on. And the kid, how old is he? He's like 29 or something like that.
27, 28, I think.
You see what I mean? Nah, like you could build on that kid, dog. And I think he's really good. I like his talent. He's fucking speedy. He has fucking technique. And he's showing it in the fucking high levels. I like him, dog. I would fuck with that heavy.
I don't know. I think we could do better, bro. I think we're still trying
This year?
I still think not even this year. He's not coming this year. He's not a free agent. How the fuck are we gonna sign him? This shit is
It'll be
stupid.
until January, correct?
Oh, it is? Never mind.
Yeah, I believe so.
He's not
I
a free
believe-
agent, so it's
I'm just
it's
hyped. I thought he was
impossible
free
for us. No, he's
I
not.
thought something had fallen off and he was on free or something like that. Never mind.
No.
I'm less hyped. I thought it was like right now. I thought it could be immediate impact. That'd be dope. Never mind. I'm less hyped. Anything else? Anybody else good? What about you kids you wanted to see earlier this year, Masa?
Which one? What kid are you talking about?
The one.
There was
I'll tell you his name.
a rumor about
Alan.
Bamba, but he signed with Celta already.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So that shit went out.
You see-
he literally signed today.
You see, but that's my thing because you were excited about. You're talking about Alan, right?
No,
No. He's talking about Bamba. What is it? Bam
from Leo. Yeah,
What does he play?
striker.
he was a winger too.
You see,
I wasn't excited about him though. I was just sharing the
Yeah.
information.
but there's some players that you have been excited for that are wingers. So you're arguing about Chucky is kind of
That's because I feel like
so
I
you're
think our wingers
self-hating.
right now are
yourself
playing
hating.
at a high level. So why would I bring in another winger when we don't have a forward? Not only that, we don't have a good center back,
Mhm.
and not only that, we fucking Mark Delgado went down to injury. So why are we trying to bring in something that we have right now that's working and everything else that went down the fucking drain we're not gonna cover? We have three positions we need to cover right now.
Nah, but
CB,
DP
midfield,
spot though.
and
But DP spot, baby. Like listen, Dude Costa's gone, right? Like he's gone. Regardless of what he does
I
this year,
hope
like he's
so.
gone.
I hope
chill,
so.
chill. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Let him go hide somewhere else. He's gone, right? Like so, like if you bring a winger, like for long term, I'm with it. That's why I thought Chucky like now would have been there. But again, let me retract that because he's not available right now. We need some moves though, right? Like something's happened. You think we wait until after the summer transfer though? After
We have
summer
to.
closes, August 4th?
To bring free agents in, we have to.
Well, nobody within league.
And within league, I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
so. I don't see anything.
I don't know what we're trading to get someone. We have no assets.
Nah.
We have to lose it. We have to lose someone in the starting 11.
We do have assets, but the problem is, yeah. So Bond is one of them, and I still, and it sucks because I was very heavy on Alde, and now Alde is looking more of a piece than Raheem does. Because at first I thought Bond and Raheem would be a good
I
package
wouldn't
deal.
make that move.
Bond and Raheem for a good striker, I'll take that. But now we're
you're
stuck with
talking about
Alde.
moving Raheem?
Yeah, but he's
Oh.
saying right now dude's looking kind of sus. You know what I mean? So I don't know if
Yeah,
we want
I
to
was
move
saying that.
Raheem right
Yeah.
now, but I would though. I would package him up. Yep.
I don't want to say Angel's right, but Angel's right about Raheem. So
What was his
he's
analysis
trash.
on that?
He's been trash. He hasn't had a good game.
That's crazy to say.
Well, I mean, listen, last game was bad for him.
I mean,
Right?
last game
For
was
all the
bad for
wrong reasons.
everybody.
Yeah, we'll talk
I
about
mean,
it. We'll talk about it. Let's talk about it.
yeah, I mean, in the defense, I think Raheem has been the most consistent, other than
Hell nah.
other than Caligari,
All right,
but he's a given. Other than that, like, I mean, it's crazy how you're very you talk a lot of shit about Raheem, but when it comes to Alder, you're like, oh, fool, I don't know, dog. But when it comes to Raheem, you're the first one to talk that
You
shit.
can't say that you can't say that Raheem's been the most consistent player in the back. That fool hasn't even played like that.
Other than Caligari, well, I mean, there's a reason why Alder's not playing.
I agree.
Has he been better than Alder? Has he been better than Alder?
100% yes.
Going forward, yes. Defensively, they're about the same.
Then that doesn't do much. That doesn't say much.
But he's a defender first.
But again, right? Like, actually, let's talk about it, right? Because we played against Vancouver on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, right? Like we talked about it on last Tuesday, how Angel came up with some bullshit about how we needed to lose this game in order for us to make playoffs, right? I set it up by asking if we're gonna make playoffs. We're gonna make that summer run again, make playoffs. And Angel said, yes, if we lose to Vancouver, because losing to Vancouver is what kicked off our run last year, right? I didn't believe it. I thought we were playing better than I thought we were playing better, so I thought we could go out there and beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Masa, you were on that we're losing boat just because you thought Vancouver was better than us, right?
That's because Vancouver always spanks us in
Vancouver
and BC. I don't know what it is. The last time we went up there too, we had high expectation. I think we walked out of there 3-0 last year.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but we always lose over there.
It's fair to say the dynamic of the field, the turf, is just not, overall the travel.
Listen, I'll talk about this game is different though. And let's line up Bonnet goal, Edwards, Mavinga, Leardom, Caligari, Puig, Brookman, Delgado, Boyd, Joveljic, Costa. Only change is Joveljic starts instead of Judd here. But this is what we've been running with, and it had been working, right?
Yep.
I think Vancouver played midweek. We didn't play midweek, so we had like some legs. I mean, we should. I felt like yeah, this is what we're gonna go out with. Oh fuck! It didn't really take long, right? And you know,
not at all.
The fucked up part about it is that I think like initially, Costa whips in a cross.
Yeah.
Before anything happens, Costa whips in a cross that's pretty fucking dangerous. I think Boyd gets a little too late to no chance to play it. The following fucking play, like I'm not even ready. I'm not even comfortable watching this game yet. They throw a lob ball in there, and I didn't think that had a lot in it initially, like in real time.
Mm-hmm.
But Mavinga gets beat. I don't know. I don't know the striker's name. The Vancouver striker gets up for it.
Ben White.
Ben White. He gets up for it and he gets to it. He didn't put much into it though.
No.
No, not at all.
Bond dives right. I think he covers the space enough to get to it, and then swats at the ball in the most awkward way ever, dog.
I don't understand.
I don't know, like he. Must have talked to him how you felt when you saw that shit, dog. Go ahead. And
How
get
much
into
time
it.
you got? How much time you got?
Tell me how you were feeling. I mean, share with the audience. How you were
The way I
feeling.
felt about it and the way I feel about it now, fuck Jonathan Bond, dog.
Yeah.
Straight the fuck up, man. Like I don't get it. And then I heard his post presser,
What
and
did
he
he say?
blamed the turf. That the turf
The
had
turf?
the turf had a weird bounce on it, or something like that.
What a
Something about the
mistake.
turf, and he's like, I should have done better, but the turf had a bounce, or didn't have a bounce, some bullshit like that, man. But to me, it's not excusable. Like it's not
Yeah.
even
I
the
agree.
way
The ball
the
moved.
ball bounced. It's the
Yeah.
way he attacked the
Mhm.
ball.
Yeah.
Like if he would have attacked it normally, he would have probably gotten a hand on it and kept it out. He would have probably gave a rebound, but I would have much rather taken a rebound than whatever that
Well,
was.
you get there, right? You make that block. No, my problem with that is exactly what you're saying. Like I thought he shifted correctly. I even thought it dove correctly. But
Mhm.
the way he goes at attacking the ball, like he even moves his body awkwardly, so like his body is not even on the way, to get to
Yeah.
himself. It was just so weird, bro. Like, yeah,
I think that's a cop out excuse. That's horrible because I think you hit it spot on, Masa. It's not the way that the ball bounces, the way that you were. If you were able to put hands on the ball, you could swipe it out.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He put both hands on that ball. So I don't care how that ball bounces. If you had enough time to react and put those hands on the ball, it's kind of like in football when they say if the ball hits your hands, you catch it.
He
I
did
don't
on
feel that
purpose.
the I don't feel that the ball came with that much pace for it to be a
yeah,
dangerous or for it to be crazy. Rudy,
right.
you're a goalie, so you have a better say in
Yeah,
this. But it looks like he had the time, and if he couldn't react, I think the safest thing is to go out wide, hit it out wide. That's one of the things that they tell goalies. If you can't
yeah,
get that ball, push it out or push it out wide because you know that there's not going to be a rebound in front of you.
yeah, man. And the problem is that he has his body over the ball and shit. You know what I mean? So you have your body over the ball, like you should. There's, you know what I mean? And again, is the way he attacked it, right? Go look at highlights. Go look at goalkeeper highlights. Just any goalkeeper highlights, and you'll see
You
blocks
go
that come that way.
anywhere where you check ratings or whatever, they have a goalkeeper error
Yeah,
under
yeah.
Jonathan Bond.
Yep. I'm on whoscored.com right now, and he has the top.
Mhm.
That's
Whatever.
fair.
Yeah, it's a bad take on that, and it's 2 minutes in, dog. And for the next 20 minutes,
It's an onslaught.
it was crazy. That's energy, right? Like you talk about George. What's your favorite saying?
Punch him in the mouth early.
Dog, they hit us with a 1-2-3 combo. Dog, they threw everything at us, man.
Yeah, and they fucked us up.
Yeah, the second goal.
Oh, it's just even worse.
That pisses me off, man.
Let's talk about this, right? Because Dula Costa tries something and he loses the ball in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever comes up with the assist for Vancouver drives the ball pretty fucking hard down the wing.
Yep.
But I thought Costa did really well to just stay on him and bug him, right? He's
He
not a
did.
defender. So when he gets there and he makes him turn and then puts the ball into the area, listen, I would like for Dula Costa to put a foot in there and block that cross from coming in, right? But he did
To
enough for me.
me, the fact that he tracked back and put a body on him was enough for me. Given the player, I
Yeah.
don't care what he is, or I don't care how he is. Given the player,
Yeah.
I think anybody in that position, you could see a lot of players lose the ball and put their heads down, which he has in the past as well.
Yeah.
So I think,
He held himself accountable.
You said that he lost the ball, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that he tracked back
Mhm.
and met the attacker where he put the cross in and made it uncomfortable for him
Yeah.
to put a cross in, that's good enough.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no,
For me.
I was saying I would love to see a foot in there and get the, but it's Dula Costa, and he tracked back, right? Like, no, I can't talk shit. Like he did that, but then Mavinga. All right, or let me ask a question here. Do you think Mavinga's intention was to stop the ball there?
Yes.
Must say,
I think it,
am I-
I think his intention was to set himself up to either one, look for the pass out, or two, dribble it out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I saw it too. And quite frankly, a boot anywhere, whether it be corner, whether it be the side, whether it be straight down the middle, out of the box, completely kills that play, or makes them reset, right?
Yeah, at least.
But he set him up. I mean, like fucked up turf or whatever it is, but like Jesus fucking Christ, you know you're playing on turf, right? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's not an excuse, man.
you got dunked on in the first goal, 2 minutes in. Settle down, right? Like just get the ball out of there. Settle down.
My my thing with the, and sorry to kind of go off with this, but my thing is with the turf. You know you're playing with turf. You know the schedule. You know ahead of time. The Galaxy has plenty of fucking resources. If one, the goalie has a hard time doing it, there's plenty of fucking fields out in the front that you could go outside and practice on turf. Even if you don't want to get hurt, a day and we're shaking our head, but if they're gonna use turf as such an excuse,
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe it. I don't believe the excuse.
yeah, but that's what pisses me off that
Like
they
that.
that you still show face and go out there and say turf when you have everything at your fingertips, at your fingertips. If you as a goalie don't feel comfortable, you could get working by yourself. How many you think these motherfuckers are gonna stop and be like, nah, we don't want to work with you because we only can practice from 8 to 10? Nah, if you really feel that type of way, go out there.
But here's my thing. Like how many fields are still fucking turf?
Yeah, like
It's not
it's
the only time you play.
inexcusable.
Like
It's
yeah, like yeah, I don't.
inexcusable.
You can't cop out. Like I won't take that. That's horrible. Let me just rewind a minute here because Mavinga gets a yellow card.
Yeah.
Going over the top. I didn't think like on the first goal it looked crazy, but on the replay it looked like it was a goal for the ball, right? And he ends up like the player ends up hitting him as he thrusts his head back. Yellow card.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a yellow card, right? Um, Fast forward 1 minute, the score 2-0, and then dog, like that pass that comes in. I'm sorry, like, and I know the shit happens in between here, but it just feels like the three goals just kind of happens. It almost feels back to back to back. I know it wasn't back to back to back, but it feels like it was back to back just because of the pressure and that Vancouver was able to fucking have over us in those first 25 minutes.
Yeah.
That the ball that cuts through, that gets through, to me it seemed a little like it wasn't even. I didn't think it was too clever. I thought it was pretty obvious where the pass was gonna go, and I felt like nobody actually read that. And above not reading it, I think Mavinga just doesn't know how to position himself at all. Though. Like I think he's just in the wrong side of the ball at all times, and he gets to just work.
I like the pass. I'm a little contrary to that because I
Okay.
like the space in the pass, but it's just one of those that pass comes after an onslaught of attack. It's just back to back to back to back to back to back. Well, something's gonna get through, and it was just a tired mistake. I wouldn't say mistake, but it's just one of those things where it's like you could only do so much,
Oh
but
man,
you were caught off guard.
before it even happens though, right? Like when I saw or I saw like his position and how was that White again? Masa was that the same kid that scored
I
first goal?
think so. Yeah.
When I saw like the position he had on Mavinga already, like I knew that shit wasn't gonna end up nice. I thought he was gonna foul him early, and then when he jumps around him, I thought it was a foul. Right when he calls it on field, I thought it was a foul, just the way it looks from the behind. But Masa, you thought different once you saw the replays?
I still think different.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't think it was a foul.
What?
I think he does enough to not make contact. And I think he does enough to
Spoke.
get to the ball. I think he touches the ball a bit.
Yeah,
I don't think he fouls.
I think he gets him because I don't. Initially, I thought the foul was a pull when he goes around them. Right, that's where I thought the foul happened.
But there's no pull.
There is no pull, but I do.
Yeah,
think
but
he
he
gets
climbed on top
contact.
of him though.
Was it contact there though? Like that I don't know. Either way, I think there's. I think there.
His
I think
hand gets on
contact
him. His hand gets on his back even to get that high.
Yeah. Either way, like again, real time. I
But
thought it was a penalty.
the call on the field was what?
penalty.
A penalty.
Yeah.
If it's not clear and obvious, then you can't reverse it.
Yep. It goes back from
Yeah.
a red card to because he initially got a red card. It goes back from red card
Straight
to a
red.
yellow card. Two yellows. That that down to 10 men in 22 minutes. And Mavinga had probably the
Yo,
worst game in his fucking life for 22 minutes.
contrary to belief, I give a lot of shit to Leardom on that play.
Yeah, I think so too. I
I
think he's a
give a
bad
lot
decision
of
too.
I give a lot of shit to Leardom because instead of kind of seeing the play around him, he's chasing his player, and his player is kind of like a couple feet behind him, which he's the one that keeps the guy on side because Mavinga plays a little bit behind the player because he sees what's happening. Um,
Yeah,
understand it, like you gotta keep composure in those counterattacks in a bit because Ricky's there to close off. So it's one of those things where if you guys play the offside for a bit, it's a little risky. It's a counterattack, but what else you got to lose? I feel at that point, if you're just chasing the player, you're giving the player that has that ball a lot more space to work with, and the forward to run behind his player to beat his player on speed, which is what happened.
I agree, but I'll chuck that to Leardom not being a center back. And I think that's a very center back thing to know, right? Like
Fair.
when he plays out wide, like he's chasing a lot because the white player's trying to get your back,
Hmm.
right? Like being a center back, like you hold. I mean, one of the things we like the most about Neil is the way he knows how to position himself and just hold his
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I don't think Leardom has, but again, and I'm not. Leardom's a right back though. I mean, he's like your
Yeah.
second or third string right back. He's playing center back. You know what I mean? Like I gotta give him a pass. I still think like Mavinga's like wrong footed and bad position in that play. Regardless, you know, what I mean, he's supposed to be the leading center back because, well, he's the only fucking center back who's really in the team right now. Yeah, it was just awful, fucking horrible. Um, on the good thing though, like after we go down 3-0, I think the team played a lot better, right? Like
Yeah, we go into the half.
even before the half, like I thought the Galaxy were playing. Listen, I think that the Vancouver's always gonna have chances because we were playing a man down, right? But like what Brugman did, like yo, I gotta tip my hat to Brugman.
Yeah.
Because like he was playing center back and then he was the one moving the ball forward too. Right at the end of the first half, I thought he did really well. I thought I thought Costa did really well too. I thought he hustled the fuck out of that first half more than I expected. I really expected to see that like Costa and Boyd to kind of just like, oh, we're down a man, we're already down 3-0 and shit, like kind of give up. But like the boys played.
Yeah.
The boys played, you know what I mean? But 3-0, nonetheless, still 3-0 at the end of the half. Start of the second half, Costa comes out.
Yep.
Costa for Tony Alfaro, our new center back, to kind of fix that back line. What's thoughts on Costa coming out? On Costa being the one coming out?
We talked about it about how I felt it was more of a Vanny saying, you know what, it is what it is. It's a 3-0 margin. Go out there, just save your legs. It is what it is. On Sunday, I said that when we were all together, and Angel has a point. We do have a big break coming up. So it's one of those things where I don't really see why he was, unless Vanny was being caution about something we don't know. He's hampering something, maybe tired legs. He doesn't want to get an injury. But we have a big break coming up. I would like to see him finish out that game. At first I was the opinion of, I get it, it's 3-0. He's a DP player. You don't know how he's gonna feel. Fuck it, bring him out. I'm cool with it. But then when you guys put into perspective that there's a big gap coming up, a big break coming up, I would have liked to see him finish off the game.
I think the
I
only
think.
go for it.
Oh my bad.
No, no, go for it.
I think it was the right move.
Yeah.
Why?
Out of your two wingers, who gives you more energy, Tyler Boyd or Douglas Costa?
That's hard to say. That's hard to say right now.
I don't think
To
it's
me,
clear cut.
There's
I
not
don't
a
think it's
clear
clear
winner.
cut. No,
to me,
I
it
don't
is. I
think
think
it's cut.
Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd gives you a little more energy.
Nah,
Just
Yes
on
and no,
both
but
ends.
yes and no. But Tyler Boyd was the one that was falling during the game. Tyler Boyd was the one that was on that Ricky goal. He was the one on the floor, kind of and we didn't know if he was gonna finish out the half. He was on the floor. He was hampering an
no doubt.
injury as well. Yeah.
And honestly, I think I disagree with you when it comes to the energy part. the last run, the run we've been on,
Yeah,
a lot of credit is Costa's energy.
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm talking about. Costa's playing better than Boyd right now. Yes, but for what I thought Vandy wanted to do was
Oh, the rest of the
stabilize the
game.
team.
Hmm.
For the rest of the game was stabilize the game, and I think that was better with Tyler Boyd than it was with Douglas Costa
Well,
for the second half.
it worked, right? Because Costa went out, but like Costa didn't necessarily feel like it wasn't a void that he left there, right?
Yeah,
No pun intended, void. Um, I think the team took shape and did well. Finding spaces and then eventually a goal from Brugman, a real nice
bang.
fucking goal. I think like I know we got smashed on, so hard to celebrate, but that was a fucking banger.
That was a banger.
I like it. Just because a lot of the corner kicks that are coming from the Galaxy, granted, it is what's his name that usually takes our corner kicks,
Douglas Costa.
Costa.
Costa. So they know that they're coming in a little close, but shit, what a dime from Ricky! I think that kind of
Mm-hmm.
goes unsaid. It's a dime for Ricky to even get that, and Brugman with a beautiful first touch to get that past the defense and on the goalie side.
Yeah,
It was a really nice
place
goal.
place too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like yeah. I thought it took a deflection or something on the way in, but nah,
Mm.
that was well done. 3-1. Right, I said fuck it. At least we got the one. Uh, Slew of fucking changes. We got Judd coming in for Joveljic, Ali coming in for Edwards, and Cuevas coming in for Caligari. Interesting to see Caligari actually get some
That
minutes,
play
some
looked
breaks.
practiced by the way too though. That play did
Yeah,
look practiced. Just I looked at the play after the way that the Raheem is aware of that ball going and he seeks out the guy that's the first guy that's supposed to come out to Brugman. He kind of gets in his way and sets a
like
screen, so to
screen.
say. If you guys look
Yeah,
back at it, um, there's no reason why Raheem's running other than to set that screen for that play. He runs to the field and then he kind of makes a beeline to the defender and kind of stays there. So it's
gives a
a
little
it's a
space.
practice play. It's a practice play. Good job.
Glad that worked out. I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Again, dope goal. I think Bruman deserved it too. I really like what Bruman did.
Yeah.
3-1. Did I think we're gonna be back? Nah, I didn't believe. Right, I was like, fuck, at least 3-1. We get the changes. Um, I want to talk about this goal from Delgado.
Yeah.
Because for a moment, like after our goal, I think the team, I think Vancouver made a change and kind of try to settle things down. I think the Galaxy grew in confidence at that point, and they looked all right. Um, that ball that finds Justin is nice. It's a nice ball, but I thought he was too alone and there was like three defenders around him. I like okay, right? Like they ain't gonna be much. That pass that fucking that Judd does for Delgado though, I didn't think he had that in him.
That vision was nice. He kept
Yeah.
composure around
Oh,
four players around him. He made a little touch to open himself, and he saw that run, which was really good.
yeah. Like put it into space. And Delgado, I mean, listen, Delgado had also gone down in this game,
Hmm.
and he makes that sprint. And again, like when Delgado and Bruman, I love them, but I don't want. They're not the guys I want to rely to make a sprint to get to the ball because then they're not the fastest, right? But shout out to Delgado because he hustled his ass to get there. Finishes better than most of our strikers because he
Yeah.
kept it simple.
I mean, yeah, finish it better than both of our strikers. We talking about most of our strikers.
He kept it simple, hard with the inside foot through goalie's legs. Come on, 3-2, and I was a little more excited at that point before I saw that he actually stayed down. But
Yeah.
3-2 on a real nice goal.
Yep.
Being a man down.
Then
uh, we
At
get
that point, it was game on for me
yeah,
right.
100%. Yeah.
because we looked like Rudy said. It was like 15 minutes prior to that goal, or maybe 10. Maybe I'm being generous, but 10 minutes where the Galaxy looked like, yeah, we're about to score again, and
Yeah,
Vancouver had no answers.
yeah, and I think even a little bit after that the second goal, like we kept at it right, and Memo comes in for Delgado, obviously because of the injury. Um, and we had it here and there. I think there's opportunities for us to do better. I think I saw some tired legs though, because the passes
Yeah.
started not being as crisp as they were, right? But playing a man
Yeah.
down the whole
Yeah.
what is it, 70 minutes or whatever, playing a man down.
Yep.
It was tough.
Hard.
And unfortunately, that's the way it goes, right? Like we end up conceding one one more, even though like I know we made it 3-2, but this game should have been blown out. Before that, we ended up being 4-2. Kind of fitting for what the game was, to be honest, right? Uh, but I gotta like some of the character that the player showed, because going down a
I
man,
you know what?
going,
I was mad at halftime.
mm-hmm.
Not even mad, bro. I had accepted the fact that we got our ass beat in 10 minutes. Uh, I was mad, but at the end of the game, I was like, all right. At least they came back and fucking
Mm-hmm.
made it a game, And I'm not even mad we got scored on at the end, because at that point we're one man down, we're pushing forward, we're going for
Mm-hmm.
the draw.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, oh man, we're fucking stagnant.
No.
We're just passing the ball around. It's like we went to look for the game, and we
Yeah.
got scored on because the effort was there. Fuck,
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's one of those games where like I'm not mad that we lost
I think this
at
is a
the end.
game. I think this is a game where a lot of us have been looking for in the Galaxy, because when
Yes,
they lose, and it's like, fuck, you guys didn't show shit. It's annoying, and we've been on this pod saying, just show some fight, show some fight. Of course, this loss comes and we're second to last place, so it sucks. But this is a little bit of what we've asked for when it comes to losing.
Well,
Lose with some
especially
pride and lose with some balls. You can't be mad at it. Sure, the only way that you could be mad is because of the positions that we're at and everything. But there's no, you don't get a participation trophy or a grit
no,
trophy. But but I like the fight. You build
there was
off of
something
this
there.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get latch onto something after this match, right? And I'll give you my take, right? It's Mavinga lost his fucking game,
100%.
hundred
right?
percent.
Because
And
again,
Jonathan Bond.
and Jonathan Mark, fair. He should have done better in that goal, man. Right? He does better in that goal, and he don't go down, goal in 2 minutes.
I know it's not a lot, but I want to shout out Alfaro, our new defender. He didn't look bad, and he made a goal line clearance right before we got scored on the fourth one.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah, he did.
yeah, but
Yeah,
then
he
his
did.
man scores on him, so fuck him.
Yeah, again, like that. I think that play is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Not bad though, right? Like I agree. I think last week we talked about how he was equivalent to Zabaleta, Mexican Zabaleta.
I think he's
Uh,
better.
yeah, I was gonna say that, right? Small sample size, but I think he's better than Zabaleta. He looked like he was better than Zabaleta.
Never,
Uh,
dog.
come on,
Que no
come
te duela
on.
más, que no te duela.
Everybody's
Uh,
better than Zabaleta, baby.
yeah,
I play
listen,
better.
he's depth. So his depth. He's only for this year, right? That's all we have him for, at least right now. Take it, baby. We got Leafs Cup coming up.
But we need him. We
Yeah.
need him right now.
So like, what I mean, like I'm not, yeah, I'm not upset with him. I think it was decent. Cuevas looked like he's not a right back, and I don't think he is a right back. But I like Sepper too coming in. Aude just bad. Aude's really bad right now. I
He's down
I
bad.
he's not even being able to keep speed going forward, right? Defensively, I know he had been getting burnt, but like I figured he could at least go forward. But he's kind of not giving the pace. There's a few passes they try to find him out wide, and the ball just kind of too far to him and shit, or he just didn't make the right one. It was pretty bad. He got to figure some shit out. Anything
I
else
don't know
in this
what.
game?
Delgado injury, baby.
What are we thinking here?
I think he's done for the season, bro. Straight
I
the fuck
also
up.
think the same way. When he went down, he went straight to his Achilles.
Yep.
Was
It's
it
that Kobe
Achilles?
Bryant injury.
Yeah,
100%,
shit.
bro. He has nothing broken. So the only thing that's fucked up, if he cannot get up on his own, his Achilles is torn, bro. It's that simple.
It's crazy, right? Because when he eventually got up, uh, when he eventually got up, they were walking him back to to the bench, and he asked if he could go straight to the
I
locker
think
room.
you know. I think you know. Yeah, I think it's a
That's
wrap for
dope.
him for the season. Young
That's
kid, but
dope.
that's still a hard injury to come back from. That's
And
more than a year.
and he's a player we need.
He's
George,
been
100%.
pivotal to our fucking midfield.
Masa and George, can you carry this for like 2 minutes? I gotta pick up the phone real quick. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I think Marky Delgado is a big knock for us.
100%,
He's
baby.
28 years old. He's still young, but I mean,
And
an Achilles.
the work he puts on the field, bro. Like I feel like people, and I said it last pod too. It's crazy, or the pod before. Put some respect on that man's name because
Yeah,
he does so much for us that's not on the stat sheet, you know. But yeah, bro. I don't understand.
yeah. For an Achilles injury, it's at least 6 to 9 months, and you know how it is with us. That's it's hard, man, because he's such. To me, he's a pivotal player in the midfield. If I don't think there's anyone on the bench right now that comes in and makes the same impact. They're good in as a sub role, which is great, but Marky and Brugman and Ricky have something special in that midfield, and I don't think there's anyone on the bench right now that could go like for like with what we
Yeah,
got.
not maybe not like for like, but if I was to pick somebody, I would probably put Aguirre in there.
I agree. I
Toss
agree
him
with
in
you as
there.
well.
But yeah,
But he needs to be understanding of the role that he's playing. I feel that he comes in and games and it's very game specific to what Vanny tells him to do. Now it's kind of, hey, you're starting from beginning. You're not this is what we need you to do. This is your role. You're not a kind of like you try to do a little bit of everything. No, we need you to do this, dish out the ball and be there for support, and that's it. That's what we want, as opposed to coming off the bench and being adapting to how the game is around you.
yeah,
Um, yes, thinking Aguirre over Memo in that position.
I
yeah.
agree.
I
I agree.
would.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm interested.
I'll be sad as fuck, bro. To be honest.
Yeah, me too. Because I like that trio, man. That trio is my favorite trio. I told you, like
Huge.
it'd be interesting. To see, because I think what Delgado does, it lets Brugman like be free too, right? He's not as free as Pooch, but like he gives Brugman that freedom to go wide and to go forward and to I mean like it gives him that freedom, and without him, I don't know if we have too many players who could do the same thing for him. So
And Delgado's so pivotal because he covers so many positions within the game itself, right? Not like, oh, he could play this, he could play that. It's more like within the game. Let's say Caligari pushes up, so
Mhm.
he slots into the right back role when he pushes up, or let's say Brugman pushes up, then he covers the CDM role,
yeah.
or like for example on the goal, he's the
Mm-hmm.
first one to make that run, scores a goal. Like he does so much in every aspect of the game, defense, offense, covering for other players. In the fucking
Yeah.
first half, he dropped to play CB
Mm-hmm.
when needed. He does so much, and the fact that he got hurt, it's like, man, like that's the one of the few players that I don't want to go down with injury because
Well, I
it's
mean,
so pivotal.
we ain't got many left.
But you
We
know
ain't
who's
got
on
many.
who's a free agent now, right?
Talk to me.
Alan Sonora.
Don't talk to me anymore.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Dormite. Well, I think we get some valuable rest minutes for our starter. Excuse me, for our starters. We got Leagues Cup coming up. We excited about this?
No,
Absolutely fucking not.
God
I
damn.
could care less.
God damn.
What is there to be excited
Absolutely
about?
not.
We're not even playing anyone I want to play, dog.
You're
Like
playing.
like we're playing Leon. All right, whatever.
Zero.
We're playing Vancouver. All right, whatever.
Zero.
Like what the fuck am I gonna?
Who else?
Like
Is just Leona Vancouver?
that's
That's
it.
the
That's
that's a
our
group.
group.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I could care 0% about this. Zero.
Uh,
When if there was anything less than zero, I could. That'll be it.
I wanted to care for it, but with how our team is right now,
Yeah.
I the only thing I care about is that our starters are rare and few starters that we have left not see any real minutes.
Is there a besides winning money? What else do you win in this tournament?
Isn't this
Just
taking?
spots
Isn't
CCL?
is, yeah? I think this is taking a CCL spot, right?
Then
I'm
I
pretty
might
sure.
be interested. But
Yeah, but
Not
what do you
this year
have to
though. Not
exert?
this
What do you
year.
have to exert in order to get that? There's no way, bro. There's zero.
Yeah, we don't have players at all.
Nah, man.
We don't have players at all. So I can't care about this one. Again, the only thing I care about is us not
getting
giving
injured.
any minutes to our fucking players right now. Anybody from a youngster you guys looking forward to see, or hoping to see
Ooh, Vivi, a little bit more.
more time? Maybe.
I think Alfaro some more time. Um,
I want to see Johnny
fuck
Perez.
it. Yeah, bring up Johnny
Perez.
Perez.
And
I want
maybe
to see.
Alcala too. I want to see Alcala.
Listen, I want to see a lot about Johnny Perez because they're like, oh, give this kid time, give this kid time. There's been a lot of players from G2 that we've asked to give time, and they come up to us, and it's like, oh shit. And then when they do good to us, it's like, oh, we'll give them time with the first team, give them fun, and it's like we're not in a position to be able to just do this
You know
until
what
we get into that position. What's up?
for Kranis?
Yeah.
Okay, not mad at it either.
Because we're lacking at CB.
Mhm.
So
And I like the kid too, so I want to see. I want to see him.
Not mad at it.
Paris, Fernando Nogueira at Paris. Yes, please. I want to see all these kids get chances right now, man. I want you know what I want to see play every single match. I want to see Klinsmann play every single match.
oh, Kendrick's gonna
As
play
he
every
should.
match.
I want to see play every single match, and I hope he has really good performances to really fucking make man think about who's starting goalkeeper. Because yeah, that shit this weekend got me fucked up on Bond. I mean, not as much as Massa, because my son's some personal shit right now.
My son, yeah.
but yeah, like I really want to see Klinsmann get the run and hopefully put a good performance to make Bennett think about who's keeper. Well,
Are we gonna have a watch along?
I was gonna ask you that
game.
but I think that might be at home, so it might be
You going to the game?
maybe.
I have a ticket, but I'm not going. So
I'm absolutely not going.
whoever wants it, hit me up.
Watch along.
I'm
Speaking
down
of
for
that,
watching.
all right, we'll talk about that. No promises yet, but we might have Barcelona next Tuesday to instead of the podcast to watch the game and talk shit while watching it. Speaking of free tickets, Fernando Aguirre on the chat. He's graced us with two pair of tickets, section 115.
One pair of tickets. One pair of ticket.
2 tickets, a pair of tickets, 2 tickets, a pair of tickets. Okay,
Yeah.
getting us 2 tickets for that game at home, section 115. So yeah, it's gonna go down YouTube because I fucked up and I don't have the pod anywhere else right now. YouTube. From now, Tuesday night till what are we doing? Wednesday night, Thursday night.
I think Thursday night. On Wednesday night.
Let's do Friday. Yeah.
Friday midnight.
From Friday from today to Friday midnight. Drop a comment. Tell us
of who you would like to see in the League Cup.
No. Fuck the League Cup. Who do you want? Who do you want? Ultimate dream DP signing. Hit us with your DP signing on the comments.
Ooh,
and we'll randomly select a winner for the 2 tickets that Fernando graces with. Again, Fernando, big shout out to him. I asked him if he need a plug, he needs something. He said, nah, it's just for the G community. Fucks with that heavy.
You.
Yep. Thank you very much for hooking us up like that. So we're just gonna pass it along. Again, comment what your wettest dream, your biggest fantasy DP is. That designated player, because all those words together might have different contexts. Comment comment below. We'll be picking a winner by Friday. Make sure you subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, we can give you the tickets and pretend like you didn't win. That being said, it's another episode of George, do we have any questions?
No, we do not have questions in the thing.
Perfect. Look at that. We're gonna be right under an hour today, which is amazing. Again, comment your DP your DP fantasies on your designated player fantasies on the comments. And we're gonna pick a winner by Friday at midnight. Get out your voice. That being said, it's another episode straight from the stands. I'm with Rudy and I'm Smarts on Twitch, I'm Smarts on Twitter, I'm Smarts on the gram.
Follow me at Leagues Cup.
That's you.
Follow me on Threads, Masteli.
Hell
Yeah. Peace, y'all. Have a good one.
Peace out, y'all.
All right, hold on. I gotta cut this one.